This happened to me about 2 years ago. Back when I was living alone in a small rented house on the edge of town. It wasn't the kind of place people usually choose. Too quiet. There were only a few houses on my street, and at night, it felt like the entire area just stopped existing. No cars passing by, no voices, not even dogs barking. At first, I actually liked it. It felt peaceful. But after a few weeks, that feeling started to change. One night, I remember it clearly. It was around 1:30 a.m. I was lying in bed, just scrolling on my phone, not really thinking about anything. My room had a window right next to my bed, and the curtains were thin, so you could always see shadows from outside. That's when I noticed it. A shadow. At first, I thought it was nothing, maybe a tree branch moving. But then I remembered. There were no trees near my window. None. Slowly, I turned my head toward the window. The shadow didn't move. It just stayed there, still. And that's when I got this feeling. That it wasn't just a shadow. It felt like someone was standing there, watching me. I didn't want to panic, so I got up slowly and walked toward the window. Every step felt heavier than normal. I reached for the curtain and pulled it open. There was nothing there, just darkness. I stood there for a few seconds, trying to calm myself down, telling myself it was just my imagination. So I closed the curtain and went back to bed. About 10 minutes passed, maybe less. I was just starting to relax again. Then I heard it. A soft tapping sound. Tap, 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 coming from the window. I froze completely. It wasn't loud, but it was clear, deliberate, like someone was tapping with their finger. I didn't move. I just listened. Tap, tap, tap. Again. Slow, consistent. I slowly turned my head back toward the window. The shadow was back, but this time it was different. Closer. Much closer. Like it was right up against the glass. I didn't open the curtain this time. Something felt wrong. Instead, I slowly backed away. And then I heard it. A voice, very faint from outside. Hello? My entire body went cold. There was no reason for anyone to be outside my window at that hour. And the way they said it didn't sound normal. It sounded forced. I didn't respond, not a single word. Then the voice came again, slightly louder this time. I know you're in there. That's when I grabbed my phone and turned off all the lights in my room. I didn't want them to see me. The tapping stopped. Everything went silent. For a moment, I thought they left. But then, I heard footsteps. Not walking away, walking along the side of my house. Slow, dragging, like whoever it was didn't want to be heard. I stayed completely still. I didn't even breathe properly. The footsteps continued for about a minute. Then they stopped, right outside my bedroom wall. A few seconds passed. Then I heard something I will never forget. A whisper, right outside. "I can see you." That made no sense. My lights were off. The curtains were closed. There was no way they could see me. Unless they were closer than I thought. Slowly, I turned my head back toward the window. And that's when I noticed it. The curtain was moving from the inside. That's when it hit me. The window wasn't fully locked. Before I could react, the tapping started again. But this time, it wasn't on the glass. It was on the frame, like someone was trying to push it open. I ran straight out of my room and locked myself in the bathroom. I didn't call the police. I don't even know why. I think I was just frozen. I stayed there for what felt like hours, just listening, waiting. Eventually, everything went quiet. No footsteps, no tapping, nothing. I didn't leave until the sun started coming up. When I finally did, I went straight back to my room. The window was slightly open, just a few inches. And on the glass, there were fingerprints, smudged, clear, like someone had been pressing their hands against it, trying to get in. I moved out of that house that same week. I never found out who it was or what they wanted. But one thing still bothers me. That whisper. "I can see you." Because the way my room was set up, there was only one place I was standing. And the only way someone could